Today we're going to learn how to write our own equations. So far y'all learned just how to solve them in your calculator, but what if they don't give it to you as like numbers and stuff and they give them to you as words? So that's what we're going to learn how to do today. Okay, if you look at the back of your notes, everybody flip to the back. I have put a cheat sheet back here. This is going to be your best friend for today's assignment. Okay, so when you're doing today's assignment, I'm telling y'all this right here is going to help you so much. So before we start, let's stay on the back and let's go through the words that mean add, subtract, divide, and multiply. Okay, because you have to know these words. So the words right here, everybody look. This is addition, add, yes? The words for addition, plus, y'all know that one. More than. So if I say 5 more than 3, that's 5 plus 3. Yes? Are we okay? The sum. Sum means add. Total. Increased by and added to. These all mean to add. Everybody got those words? And if you don't, they're right here on your paper. All right, let's go to subtraction. Minus, less than, difference, less, decreased by, and subtracted from. Now notice I put 2 stars next to these two. It's because they're special, and it means that they're going to switch spots. So I'm going to explain that right now. This one and this one are special. They do not go from left to right. Okay? So I'm going to explain it right now. I'm going to put something on the board. I'm going to have y'all answer it, and then it will make sense to y'all. Okay. I'm going to ask y'all, what is 5 less than 20? Tell me, like, answer the question. If I say, hey, what number is 5 less than 20? What's the answer?
15.
Do y'all all agree it's 15? Yes? I did not go from left to right. I did not say 5 minus 20, because 5 minus 20 is negative 15, and the answer is not negative 15. Y'all understand? What did I do? I did 20 minus 5. So when you see the words less than, they have to switch spots. So you would write it 20 minus. So we put a star next to less than and subtracted from, because they are the only ones you cannot write them from left to right. So again, if I said 5 less than 20, you would not do 5 minus 20. You would do what? 20 minus 5. So all you do is switch their spots. Does everybody understand why we put a star next to those? All right, let's go to multiplication words. Words for multiplication. Times. The product. Y'all remember the word product? That means multiplication. Multiplied by and of. So if I say 3/4 of a number, I'm saying 3/4 times that number. Okay? Division. Big one. Quotient. Quotient means divide. Divided by and ratio. And then last but not least, you have to know words that means equals so that you can write an equation. So obviously equals means equals is. So if I say 2 plus 2 is 4, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Is the same as, yields, and amounts to. Okay, so everybody see the words that we're going to talk about, yes? Now, flip back to the front. Let's go do some practice on our own. Before we start, at the top of your notes, I want you to write, if it says a number, you do not get to make up the number. So in algebra, what do we call a number when we don't know it? Say it. X. We call it X. We call it a variable. So anytime you see the word a number, you're going to put down X. Okay? And then you're going to use these words back here to figure out if you're adding, subtracting, dividing, or multiplying. Has everybody got it? All right, so here we go. The sum. Ooh, there's a word we need. What does sum mean? We just read it. If we don't know it, where do we look? Back here. So I go over here. Here's sum. Sum means add. So the sum of a number. What are we going to write when we see a number? X. and we're going to add it to 10. So I write x plus 10. Is this hard? No, you have your cheat sheet, right? All right, next one. The difference. What is difference? Subtract. If I don't know, I flip back here. I find difference. It's right here. Is it highlighted? Nope. Difference is not highlighted, guys, so I'm just going to go from left to right, okay? The difference between 5 and a number. What did we say a number is? But we're going to go from left to right. So 5, somebody write it for me. The difference minus x. All right, here, let's go to the next one. I need everybody paying attention. 6 less than. Now stop. This was a special one. Go back to the back. What did we put by less than? Okay, and I also want y'all to go like this. That way it tells you to switch their spots, okay? So instead of 6 minus, it's going to be something minus 6. So over here, minus 6. Something's going to go in front. The product of, what is product? Multiplication. So we're going to multiply a number. What's a number? X and 7. Now don't put x times 7. You put the number and then x. So I would write 7x. So let's look and see if we did it right. 6 less than means subtract, yes. And that means switch their spots. So it's not 6 minus, it's something minus 6. So whatever was back here had to go in front. How did I get 7x? The product, that means multiply a number and 7. If you put x7, it's the same thing, it's just not proper. We always put the number in front of the variable, okay? All right, let's go to the next one. Try this one on your own. This one's super easy. All right, how did you write 18 more than? What's more than? Plus a number. So somebody tell me how you wrote it. 18 plus x. Don't forget your plus sign. All right, last one at the top. The quotient. Quotient is division. If I don't know that, I look over here. It says quotient is division. The quotient of a number. What do I call a number? And 5. So how would I write x divided by 5? You could write it 2 different ways. So everybody look. You could write x divided by 5. That's the elementary way to write it. But we're not in elementary. So how do we write it in 8th grade math? We put it like this. X divided by 5. These mean the exact same thing. Are y'all okay with that? Yes or no? These are called expressions because they don't have equal signs. Now we're going to take them and write what? What does equations have? Equal signs. So basically it's going to be an expression, an equal sign, and an expression. Now if you read this all together, you're going to look at it and go, I have no idea what to do. And I feel the same way. If I go like this, twice a number plus 4 is the same as 6 times a number decreased by 36. I'm like, I don't even know what that means. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to break it apart. Find the middle. Find the equal sign. So everybody read it. Twice a number plus 4 is the same as. Did y'all find the equal sign? What is it? Is the same as. Right there, that means equals. Now we can only do the left side of the equal sign, and it will look like these. Okay, so how am I going to write twice a number? What do we call a number? We wrote it right here. So how would I write twice x? 2x. So I have 2x. Then what do I write right here? Plus 4. Then I'm going to put my... Was that hard? No. Was it hard, though, if I tried to read it all at one time? Yes. It looks super confusing. Now we're going to do the right side of the equal sign. Here we go. 6 times a number What do we call a number? So how would I write 6 times x? 6x. Decreased by minus. Pretend I didn't know that. I go back here and find decreased by. Here it is. It's not highlighted, so I just go left to right. So minus 36. And I'm done. Could I now solve that equation in my y equals button? Yes, and we'll be doing that tomorrow. Today I think we're just setting them up. Okay? All right, let's try the next one. What did I say? Before you go freaking out, you're going to find what means the equal sign. So read this, find where the equal sign is, and circle it. Did y'all find it? This one's super easy. Where was it? Equals. Equals. So put an equal sign right there. So we're only going to look right here to write the first part. 3 less than. Ooh, I saw something that was highlighted. Do y'all remember what to do? If it says less than, it means subtract, but we do what with them? Switch their spots. So I'm not going to write 3 minus. I'm going to write something minus 3. So this went to the back, and this is going to go to the front. How do I write 4 times a number? 4x. So I have 4x minus 3. Now I want you guys to try to write the right side real quick. Okay, let's see how you did. How did you write negative 5 multiplied by the same number? What did we say to call a number? So how would I write negative 5 multiplied by x? Negative 5x. I got to put my equal sign though. I'm not done. Now I need to write minus 21. Minus 21. How did y'all do? We're getting it? Awesome. All right, let's look at the next one. Find the word that means equals and circle it. Find the word that means equals and circle it. So if you can't find it, go to the back of your paper. And right here under equals, here's your words that mean equals. Did y'all find it? What is it? Yield. Circle it. That's your equal sign. Okay, now I'm going to give you time to see if you can write the left side. Remember, anytime you see the words a number, you're putting x. I should see everybody trying to set up the left side on their own. Okay, let's talk about it. What is quotient? If I don't know that, I flip to the back. Right here it says quotient is division. There are 2 ways you could have written this. Remember up here? So you could have written it like this or like this. Which way am I going to want you to write it? Like this, because that's the 8th grade way. Okay? So I'm going to write the quotient of x and 2. So how would I write x divided by 2? like that. Now again, if you put x divided by 2, it's the same thing. But this is how it looks in 8th grade. Am I finished over there? No, I need to do increased by 4. Tell me what's right. Plus 4. Here's my equal sign. Now I'm going to give you all a second to do the right side, the product of 2 and the number minus 14. Go find the word product and see what it means. Okay, what does product mean? Multiply. So if I flip to the back, product is right here under multiply. So I'm going to multiply 2 and the number. What do we call the number? X. So I'm going to say 2 times x, 2x. Minus 14. Well, that's common sense. Minus 14. Done. Okay, read the last one and circle the words that mean equal. Did y'all find the words that mean equal? What are they? Is the same as. So right here's your equal sign. So you're going to write this side first on your own. Now, this one right here, I'll give y'all a hint. Here's the clue word. Look to the back of the paper. Where did y'all find of on the back of the paper? Right here. Of means multiply. So I'm going to multiply 1/2 and a number. What do we call a number? X. So how would I write that? 1/2 x. Plus 3. That's common sense. Equals. Now I want you to do the right side. How would I write twice the number? What's the number? X. How would I write twice x? 2x. Decreased by. Decreased by means what? Subtract 6. Today, all you are going to be doing is setting up the equation from words. Now, I'm going to give you an answer document. What I suggest you do is write down what you put and then put A, B, C, or D. That way, if you miss it, I can see why you're missing it. I can see what your thought process was, and I can help you understand if you're just making like a common mistake, okay? Everybody understand? Okay, go to the Google Classroom. I'll pass out the answer document, and then you can get started.